Hey everybody, I want to do a quick video with another update to the Destruction Mage's Compendium mod. And I think I'm pretty well set with everything. What I've been doing is I've been tinkering around with these sun spells a little bit, and I figured out a way. I had to dig a little bit deeper into the creation kit, but I found that before I had the flames, or not the flames, but the sunbeam spell, it kind of looked like flames because I needed that limited range. And I found that there's an option you can choose there for the type of projectile. The sunbeam one I wanted was too long. It looked like it didn't have a range. I think I talked about you'd be able to hit High Hrothgar from right here. Doesn't actually go that far. Kind of looks like it does, but it was just way too far. But I found that if you dig in the kit, you can find where the projectiles are, and you can make your own essentially. So what I did was I took Sunbeam and I adjusted the range on it in there, and then applied that one to the magic effects. So I now have a Sunbeam with limited range, although I did make the range a little bit longer than Flames. And I've been tinkering around with the sound effects as well. So the charge, the release, the impact, and I also had the impact set to a fire visual. So when it hits something, it sets it on fire. So take a look at this. Now I set my nice house on fire. But this has a little more range than you get on Flames. Actually, I can bring up Flames real quick. I don't know how well this is going to be able to illustrate it, but let's see. See, I'm not hitting a railing, but this one I am. It's not a big difference, but it does give you a little more range. And also, I changed some of the artwork and the sound effects with the Sunfire spell as well. It's using some of the Firebolt sound effects. And like that, it will, like this one, it sets stuff on fire. It's a pretty nice combination. So I'm kind of liking the way things are. And I've also been tinkering around with with some of the other settings. Again, it doesn't affect the living. No roast rabbit today. But I kind of figured, I like the fact that it sets stuff on fire. It's especially funny with Draugr. Because, I mean, it's supposed to be sunlight. It's supposed to burn, so why not set it on fire? The other one I was using was just a big flash of sunlight, which looked okay, but it was so big and it was so bright I couldn't see the target anymore, and it was having a little trouble making sure that I was hitting what I was trying to hit. See, are you a vampire? If you're living, this won't hurt.
Help me.
Uh-oh. Guess what? Yep. What the hell, man? Piss off, mutt. Where'd this guy come from? Run away, stupid. I'm trying to make a video here. I guess he was a friend of the vampire? Shouldn't you be a death hound? Well, you will be if you come back over here. Yeah. Me and my stupid humor. Alright. let's bring up some vampires here, and if I can type correctly, not vampires, Draugr. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's late, I'm tired. Let's say, how about an even dozen? Wakey wakey, everybody. Get out of here, I got this. Alright. Oh. Wow. Take it easy, fellas. Give your brother a chance. I have to do a lot of audio editing to fix that. That was just a little too outrageous. These guys seem exceptionally angry today. I mean, don't they? Is it just me, or do they seem a little extra cheesed up? Maybe I shouldn't have brought up quite so many. Alright, one of them's pretty weakened. One. Yay! Your numbers are getting kind of thin. Ugh, that was a handful. Alright, well, I think you get the point. The reason I was working on the taper and the weight, the taper duration, the taper weight, I wanted to make it stronger. See, the fire spells is a 1 second spell. These are 2 second spells, but they're not twice as powerful. So, 20 point fire spell, 20 point sun spell. If the sun spell is 2 seconds, you would think that's 40 points, and it can be, but it's not. The way I have the weight and the taper weight and the taper curve, it's going to drop off at a pretty linear point over the course of the 2 seconds, to where at the end of 2 seconds it's going to be doing 25%. So it's somewhere, if we were, say, if it was a 20 point spell, it's going to be somewhere, I don't know, 30-ish points total damage. It's hard to say exactly because it starts out as 20, then it tapers off pretty much at a straight line from there down to 25% of that, which would be, in this scenario, 5 points over the course of the 2 seconds. So that's kind of what I was going for. Something that, if you compare it to the augmented Flames 1 and 2, I wanted something that was kind of between the two, because I figure if you're using these spells a lot, by the time you can get Destruction 60, when you can get the second augmented perk, hopefully your restoration's close to that, and it won't be long when you get your restoration to 70, then you can get the Necromage perk, which is going to make these much more powerful than any fire spell. And they'll be more powerful than the fire spells up until you get that second augmented perk. And the Sunbeam here, it's got a little extra range on it in comparison to the fire spell. That's another reason that you want to keep it around. Plus it looks and sounds pretty freaking cool. I mean, you got a beam of sunlight that sets shit on fire. What's not to like? Alright, well, for some reason there's that one console command that most of the time I get Draugr, but sometimes I get Mages. I don't know why. I have no idea why. So, anyway, it's either I get the real wimpy Draugr or I get the Death Overlord. So I wasn't able to get anything in between, which is kind of sad. But that's going to be it. I just wanted to give an update on what I did with the damage and with the audible and visuals of the spells. I didn't do anything with the cloaks. I think they're in pretty good shape. So, and I'm not going to include the runes, at least not in this one. There's a possibility I make an update to this mod at some point where I will include Fire, Frost, and Shock runes from, you know, novice up through master level, and maybe with cloaks as well. And if I can figure out how to get a sun rune spell to do what I want, then I might include that as well. So, but for now, I think the mod is complete. If all that gibberish makes any sense. I'm not sure it will, but so, yep, that's it. That's all I want to do is a little update on it. Might do a little more testing, but I think I'm going to go live and get this thing on the Nexus, and then I can be done messing with it and get back to other things. So, alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.